Hey gang, Mark Sweeney here from Austin Dental Spa. Welcome to another episode of Wisdom Wednesday. If this is your first time to ever tune in, we do this every Wednesday around this time, a Facebook Live, to bring you some educational information, have a little fun, and then give a health tip at the end. And we're going to have some fun with that again this week. You may notice the scruffiness is taking hold. If you've been a regular viewer, you know that every November I grow a beard. I stop shaving except my neck. It drives me crazy as I'm working on patients and looking down as it starts getting longer on the neck. So I take it off the neck, but I grow it every November because of Men's Prostate Awareness Month. I had a very good dentist friend out in Oakland, California, that died of undiagnosed prostate cancer, or at least wasn't diagnosed until it was far too late, stage 4, already out of the gland and then spread through his body. Not a good way to go. Prostate cancer is the slowest growing cancer that we know of. So if it's diagnosed early and treated appropriately, it is not a death sentence like some of the other pancreatic cancer and some of the more aggressive skin cancers like melanoma once they get to the further stages. So just like breast cancer, early detection is the key. And so I grow my beard out in honor of Derek and all the other. I've got a dozen patients that have been diagnosed with breast cancer, and most of them still alive. So that's why the scruffiness. Another couple of weeks. I usually can't wait for the 1st of November to come around so I can put the razor away, and then starting about now until the end of the month, I can't wait till the end of the month gets here so I can shave this stuff off, because it's getting to where when I put my mask on, it pushes into the beard. And so anyway, the grass is always greener wherever you're not. Men, if you haven't had a blood test lately, it's a simple, your regular blood test panel. They do a PSA, prostate-specific antigen, and if it's over 4, you need to go get a biopsy. So simple as that. It's kind of expanded over the years into just men's health awareness in general, but it started as prostate awareness. So go get your prostate checked, go get a blood test if you're a man. And if you're a woman, you got last month with breast cancer awareness. So we're covering all the bases. So anyway, today I had a patient come in earlier this morning that we did upper veneers on last year, and we whitened her lower teeth, but we did not do veneers on her lower teeth because she just doesn't show them that much, kind of like me and mine. But this is a year out now. She came in and had her lower teeth whitened again because as we get older, our teeth do tend to get darker. And she told me at the end of the whitening, when I walked in to just see how she was doing, she said, "I can't believe I waited this long to do these veneers. They've changed my life. I wish I had done it 20 years ago." We hear that all the time with whitening, but also with veneers, especially when we do a smile makeover. So it reminded me that we haven't really talked about that much in the last couple of Wisdom Wednesdays. We've been off on nutrition and all kinds of other things. I have another friend, and you may be watching. She'd been single for 3 years, maybe 4, and was actively looking for the right guy, and she decided to do whitening and about 2 months ago, and it wasn't 2 weeks after she did her first whitening session. We did the real powerful core whitening on her that takes 2 sessions about 3 weeks apart. We hadn't even done the second one. We'd done the first one. 2 weeks later, I start seeing her posting pictures on Facebook with this very handsome guy, and they're like that now. And her teeth just keep getting whiter and whiter in all of her pictures. And so, of course, I had to text Jenny and tell her, "Hey, I'm the reason that you found him, because it was the white teeth. It had to be the white teeth." Might have been a small part of it, maybe 5%. But anyway, they're like peas in a pod now. So with white teeth. So I even asked her, has he gotten veneers done? Because he has some nice white teeth too. So anyway, it shouldn't be this way, but it is this way, at least in the United States of America. The teeth make a difference. So here's 5 ways that whiter teeth can make a difference. First, I hear it over and over again, I've seen it myself. Whiter teeth make you appear healthier. I've seen it every day here in the practice. People come in looking one way, we whiten their teeth, 90 minutes later, they just look better. Their teeth are whiter, and it is a reflection when other people see you of how you take care of yourself, and it's a more vibrant, healthy look. Number 2, a smile makeover can boost self-confidence. Now this, I see for 40 years I've been doing this stuff, and people like the woman today came in and said, I can't believe I waited this long. A smile makeover is 8 to 10 upper veneers, typically whitening the lowers. Some people are like Donald Trump and Nancy Pelosi, and they talk with their lower teeth, so they have to get lower veneers done as well as upper veneers. The vast majority of people get upper veneers and lower whitening, and it changes their lives. If they've got spaces in between their teeth, if they've worn their teeth down, or they got chips and cracks, we put that all back in a single appointment. You walk out with temporaries on, and then 3 weeks later we put the permanent ones on, and it's a permanent, long-lasting change. My veneers are 22 years old this year. So, and I would never go back to what I had before. So a smile makeover, we've seen this happen over and over, that people have gotten smile makeovers and then either found the new perfect person and they're together like my friend Jenny, or they get a promotion at work, or people keep coming up to them and saying, have you lost weight? Did you change your hair? They know something's different. It's subtle enough that they don't know that their teeth are whiter, longer, straighter, whatever. Third, smile makeovers can change your speech patterns. If you've got a lisp, or if your F's and B's, if you trip over them because your teeth have been crowded, smile makeovers can change the position of your teeth. We call it instant orthodontics in the cosmetic dentistry realm. My orthodontists hate me using that term because nothing's instant about it the way that they do it. You're talking about 1 year to 2 years in braces or Invisaligns, but we all the time close spaces in, take crowded teeth and make them look uncrowded, and they're nice and white and straight. And you get to choose the color. It's not like everybody looks like Joe Biden when they're done. That's a terrible veneer job in my opinion. But they do play an important role in speech. Your F and your B's have to do with the length of your teeth, where the edges here are and where they hit that area on your lower lip between the wet and the dry part. Your S's and your T's have to do with this direction, with the horizontal direction. If you've got too much space between your upper teeth and your lower teeth, when you say your S's and your T's, you tend to spit or lisp on them a little bit. Too much air goes through. We can adjust that and change that with veneers to make it improve. Seen that many, many times. Number 4, a smile makeover can help you with professional success. I already mentioned that a little bit earlier. We've had numerous people over a 20, 30-year period that got a promotion at work or changed jobs to a sales job, whereas before they were not in front of people. We're working with a guy right now that owns his own company that's starting to do a lot of public speaking because his company has taken off, and he's working more as a consultant, and he wants to get his teeth redone because he's in front of people all the time. Before, he was an analytical guy, building his company, which was based on some proprietary software. And so he wasn't out in front of people. But now that his company's taken off and gotten noticed, he's more visible. And he wants that smile to go with the rest of him. So smiles can change your professional trajectory. Number 5, lastly, a smile makeover can improve dental function and health. That goes without saying. If you've had crowded teeth that collect food, if you've had big spaces in between, doing a smile makeover, especially as you get towards the back teeth, can help you bite into your food and help you chew your food just by lining everything up correctly. So it can help with function. It's not all about aesthetics and appearance. So my health tip for the week, I always do a health tip. My health tip for the week, this is holidays coming up. What happens during the holidays? We eat like pigs and drink like fish, and we gain weight a lot of times, so you could start right now, 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, and start drinking multiple glasses of water every day. 6 to 8 ounce glasses of water a day is what is considered by nutritionists to be sufficient to get you and keep you hydrated. It sounds like a lot if you're not used to drinking that much water. Several of the ladies in my office had these big 64-ounce jugs that they're carrying around, and they fill it up when they get here in the mornings, and their goal is to drink it all by 5 o'clock that evening. And it's hard. It was hard for them to do. Now they're pretty routine about it, but they feel like just hydrating correctly, they've lost some weight, and their skin looks better, and their hair is growing better, and their fingernails are growing better without doing anything else. All they did is start hydrating. Your body needs water. It's 98% water. So hydrate yourself. It will work in a couple of different ways. First of all, that hydration of your cells. Secondly, it fills your stomach with water instead of with food, so you're less likely to binge eat. Drinking water at the holiday parties that are getting ready to come up right around the corner. Drinking a glass of water in between each alcoholic beverage will help you drink less so that you don't get a bunch of empty calories. So it's worth a try. It's simple. Water is readily available. So give it a try. See if you can get down 6 8-ounce glasses of water a day, and see if it doesn't help things out through the holidays so you don't gain 10 or 15 pounds during the holidays. I'll be giving more holiday tips in the next couple of weeks as we come up to the end of the year, and we'll be talking about goal setting for 2023. I can't believe that even just came out of my mouth, but that's it for Wisdom Wednesday this week. I'll see you again before Thanksgiving next Wednesday. Be here or be square.